Ignore the wall of protein powder. It's not that important, although I will talk about it in a moment. Because it's kind of interesting to me. Interesting to me. Hey, received 2 days ago. I was definitely active. I'm not sure why it says 2 days ago. I've been playing this game every day. What up, Sean? I don't know why I hit R instinctively. What's the next major order, folks? Incoming message. Ooh, yo, let me fight in a factory, please. I beg of thee. Development of the Democracy Space Station proceeds on schedule. The Deep Mantle Forge will use extreme heat and pressure near a plant's core to create an extremely strong and ductile chromium cobalt nickel alloy. Interesting. Is it like a new mission? At this point, that's all I care about. No. Wait. I maybe spoke too soon. No.
We must not let this world fall.
There's some heavy stalling on the new mission front. Boo. Happy Sunday. That to you as well. Liberate Coral from the Automatons in order to build the Deep Mantle Forge complex, which will craft a powerful alloy for use in the Democracy Space Station. In the Forge is so hard. Those are from earlier. Okay, so if I was to do thermite testing, where would I want to start first? I think the bugs. All these filthy bug one tricks. 1200, 11,000. Oh. Riddle me impressed. The bug one tricks are spreading their wings, going to automatons. We'll probably see more complaints about ragdolls tomorrow. Handy and cooked. Oh, it's over. Yeah, Pandian's GG's. Isn't the play to not even defend plants in the first place? You just let it get taken over and then you liberate it afterwards? Overpowered? Oh, they're freaking broken, dude. They're so broken. My gosh. Okay, Peacock, I'll be blind. Fact Bay. Man. We could get some better visibility on the bug front. Open up Gatria. We need Trandor Gatria. Stat. Alright, no more stalling. This is gonna be bile spears and whatnot. Sure.
Initiating FTL jump to the Fact Bay system.
I was a bug diver so much I hadn't even killed the Factory Strider until a couple days ago. Now all I do is play bots since then. Jeez Louise. I feel like in these games, I always try and teeter-totter between what's available. I'll give things a gander when stuff changes as well. Because I've always gone back and forth between the bugs being more fun, the bots being more fun, since I always play against them every patch to figure out what I enjoy more. But there's definitely people that have never fought the bots, and maybe even some who have never really fought the bugs past maybe 1 or 2 attempts. Okay. Destroyed rogue research station. I wonder if Thermites can break that. Oh my goodness, my buttons, my hand. My brain and my hand is not working together. What up, Dozer? How's the MO? It's going. I didn't really look. I mean, I looked, but I didn't really care. Oh, we get jetpack for free. Oh, jetpack's gonna it's gonna freaking counteract my supply backpack. Unlucky. Is it upgraded yet? No shot. What is the ugliest helmet I can equip? That's close. Nope, that one's probably it, actually. I like that one. Depends on the defense. Sometimes the play is to cut off the planet. Sometimes it's to let it get capped and then recap it later. Easily sometimes you need to defend, otherwise we get pushed. Oh. So I just don't. I just ignore it like I've been doing. The fat green cap. I actually love this armor. This armor set. I just don't like the color scheme. Man, seeing the freaking Liberator gives me anger. Residual anger. I think grenade launcher is the play still. I feel like my loadout has not really changed at all.
Launch initiated.
Well, my loadout's changed, but the playstyle hasn't changed. I take the same loadout like I did before. Before Flamethrower got nerfed, I used only Flamethrower with Supply Backpack. And now I just use Grenade Launcher and Supply Backpack. And before that, I just used Supply Backpack and Napalm or Orbitals and Eagles. The new Starship Troopers game. Is that game coming out soon?
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this.
There was a Keymailer. They sound like their generic email to everyone, and they're like, you can get you can get this game for free. And I said, you know what? I don't think I want it for free.
Sending down support weapon.
Because they wanted me to freaking fill out a form, and I said no. I said nay. Wait.
Sending down sentry.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong direction. That game, it doesn't look very enticing, but it could be fun for like a whole 2 seconds. Besides, these days, gamers, they want you to say sweet nothings about the games that they won't even play for more than 10 hours. Folks are looking for you to say every new game's amazing. And you know what? I probably can't be that person to do it, but I can definitely have a good time before I start seeing all the flaws and talk about them. You know what I mean? Alright, I see the generator up top, but can I break it by going on the side?
Stratagem available.
Stay tuned and find out now.
Last reload.
Comes out the 11th. Okay, no. Break the generator if you see it, I guess. I feel like that should... You know what? No comment. I kind of like how it is sort of a RNG thing. I have no way of killing any flyers. As you can see, I have no way of killing those guys.
Have a taste of democracy.
Oh god. This is where the loadout falls off. Immensely. I just want to see how many thermites it takes for these things, y'all. Let me through.
Objective critical stratagem available. Enemy tactical asset within range.
Question. Did it make it worse to pop stems going off terrain now? Alright, Thermite versus a Spore Spear. Wait. Shakira Hotel. I stand corrected. Could take more than one over. It takes more than one over. 2 is the maximum. 2 is, yes sir, Bob. So it would take you 2 resupplies from the backpack, or 1 resupply drops to break these, break a full set of 3. But in my case, I only have 1. Unless they broke 1. No, I have 2. Alright, well, I've learned what I've learned what I want to learn. Out of curiosity, though, how many shots from this does it take? Six. Nice. Okay, we've learned that much. Now, where's your charger at?
Critical stratagem no longer available.
Grenade armor? I'm gonna just one-trick medic armor till the day I die, bro. Truth be told. Especially in a group, the only time that grenade armor is worth it is if you can always get a resupply yourself. Or you're just scavenging for random grenade supplies. Brother, I don't know how to kill these guys. They're harassing me. Wait, I know.
Sending down sentry. Loadout lost. Sending replacement.
I'm telling you, it's weird how we all of a sudden are consistently getting 2-shot by Shriekers and Warriors. But hey guys, we reduced headshot damage. Very cool stuff.
Freedom never sleeps! For prosperity! Last reload.
I want to kill these things so bad. It's gotta hit at least one of them. It has to hit at least one of them, dude. A shot.
My arm! Not today!
The critique? I'm actually holding back so much right now. It's crazy.
Tactical asset nearby.
Dude, it's hard to hit these guys with the crossbow. If you got good at that, it'd be pretty impressive. This is good-ish. Alright. Thermites versus a charger behemoth. It missed. Wait, it landed. Might get 2-tapped by a warrior. AMA. What happens is, depending where you throw it, as long as you hit the body, it will damage the charger, and usually it'll bleed out after the hit goes off. Sometimes it's a one tap, sometimes it's not. Hit in the face is very consistent. I would aim for the body in general. Maybe even the wagon. Secondary, grenade pistol, obviously. I ain't no coward. I rock triple explosive till the day I die.
I need stabs!
Yeah, this is definitely peak Shrieker Hotel. This is the peak Shrieker takedown extravaganza Palooza loadout. Land.
Sending down sentry.
It didn't land. It actually bounced off so many things. I'm not sure I lived that, but I'm okay with it. So I'm kind of waiting for a Bile Titan to spawn, but I missed all those guys. Love that for me. Oh no, Bile Titans and headshots are tough. That was the thing that I noticed way back when, even in my initial testing of the Thermites. Okay. Next time I'm gonna bring something for these freaking flyers, because this is very annoying. It's my fault, but still. I think it's a Bile Titan. The chances I land a headshot are so minimal. I'm gonna go for it though.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
It misses because his head is in a weird spot. I popped the stin and everything. It's still up.
Request approved. Reinforcements have
Dude,
been
I
launched.
popped a stim and everything and still got destroyed through that. The burst is crazy.
Reporting to the front.
I think the freaking Shakira took that.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
I'm noticing that stims get interrupted by almost everything.
Approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Walk into a bush, stim interrupted. Walk over a ledge, stim interrupted. Is that new? Stormhawk, I am. The animation takes like 2 seconds. Look. Spikes are out. No back seat, please. I still think the Thermites are pretty bad versus Bile Titans.
Sending down support weapon.
Especially in the current state, I think it's kind of a throw to waste them against Bile Titans. You're better off saving it for chargers and utility in general. Because chances are folks are taking some kind of... Oh well. I wonder if you can use a Thermite underneath and then a single grenade hit and kill it. I might just go to a Bile Titan map and test that myself. Good vid though. Hey, thanks for watching it. Alright, chat. How are we enjoying the new visibility update in Helldivers 2? I think it's pretty sick. You know what's really awesome? So your turrets do not have any visibility in the sandstorm, just like you don't. Oh, that bounces. Checks out.
Down sentry.
At least that Tesla tower didn't. So right now, this turret can't hit... It won't shoot anything because of the sandstorm. Pretty awesome, gang. Pretty awesome.
Have a taste of democracy.
that turret still alive? Nope. I think the bugs actually ran up on the turret in the sandstorm and broke it. Alright, what am I looking for? I feel I almost have to stay on high difficulty to kill Chargers and Bile Titans because there's still people that are clueless and they think that difficulty changes damage dealt to Chargers and Bile Titans.
Well, this Bile Titan's on level 4 difficulty, so obviously it's taking way less damage to kill.
It's like, okay. Okay, Carl. The game's been out for 6 months now and you're still clueless. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I do think that the commander on low difficulty does die faster, or maybe it's the warriors, one of the two. They're a different color than the base warriors, and then now we have the alpha commander warriors as well. So to some extent, there is a damage difference on difficulties, but it's just not for things that really matter. Give me tracer rounds on the grenade launcher, please. You do that, I can actually hit some air shots, potentially. Alright, waiting for a Bile Titan. Different mobs? I mean, kinda. I think they're different mobs. Dude, I'm telling you, the freaking Shrieker, the Shrieker's almost always coming with a headshot. That wasn't even a headshot, that was a limb shot. These devs are on crack. Oh my god. That's crazy. It hit my right arm, broke it instantly, obviously. That is great. Wow, what an amazing change. I'm so happy that anytime a freaking single creature hits me once, my arm's broken, legs broken, chest is hemorrhaging, missing half my HP from a limb shot. We weren't already weak enough before, guys. No sorry to Bob. We were not weak enough before. We were too strong. Thank the heavens they freaking changed that. Because now armor is just so much better to wear, right? Wearing heavy armor is just so good versus the bugs. Don't you do it, you freaking Muppets. They're back? I just killed so many. Huge. I missed. Oh, I was gonna try underneath. No, dude! This was the plan. I ran into it. I'll accept it.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
So the idea was to throw it underneath the... It didn't break it. What? Dog, leave me alone. Those are hard to hit. See, I think there's some merit to that, but I can't really do it on this difficulty in the controlled environment I'm looking for. Is there a charger spawn somewhere? Just test one more thermite. Oh, wait. Impaler. Hello, good sire. Here they are. Hello? How we deaf? It makes no sense. It's selective deafness. I'm going in for the attack. We tank those. They're nerfing stims next match. I'm getting the brakes beaten off me. They formed a cage.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
They formed a cradle around me. Bald spot gaming. Dying again. AMA. Wait, he dies. He dies. He dies. He dies. Show it. Show it. Show it. See? The impaler dies if you hit the bald spot. Huge. They formed a crater around me. How am I supposed to escape that? Also, Doodle, Thermites are not overhyped. They're very good. We just don't really need to bring them right now because there's not that many heavy units, honestly. You're just better off bringing, like, a grenade launcher versus the bugs. On the bots, I think Thermites could be pretty good, though. Like, bots, Thermites are really, really insane. Whoa. The stun and stim cancels seem nuts lately. So the stim cancels are related. The stim cancels are happening because there seems to be an uptick in how do I phrase this? The stim cancels happen more often because it seems that any time your character gets obstructed by the ground being slightly unlevel, a bush, it cancels the stim from going off in the first place. I never noticed it before, so maybe I'm just now focusing on it because I hate the game or something. But I don't know. I've been noticing it since the update that my character walks over a freaking incline of this, or a decline rather, and all of a sudden my stim cancels. I don't know what causes that, but it's really freaking tilting. I've died so many times because my stims won't go off, and all I did was walk. I walked.
Coordinates locked. Hellpod prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I think that stims have always canceled from going off a crazy decline, but now it's like an even small decline. Transferring from a really, really, really small height will cancel a stim. Before, I think it was a higher height that would cause that to happen. Like you falling would cancel a stim, I think. Okay, we're going over here. I really wonder how many folks are going to take the... Man, if they buff jump pack, I don't think many folks will even really run it. Because to run jump pack, you basically can't use railgun that much. You can't use HMG that much. You can't use grenade launcher that much because their ammo is so bad. You probably don't want to use stalwart or machine gun because you need ammo for those as well. I don't know how that's going to go out. Like, folks will still use it. I'll probably still use it. But I wonder if it'll have... I wonder if the jump pack upgrade will have any staying power. Take away stim cancellation, maybe the ragdoll, but not during. Fun for sniper rules. Those don't really exist though. This game doesn't have rolls. I'm gonna change to this. LARP divers love jump pack. I can see that happening. Jetpack would be fine. Lots of people use it already. Lots of folks do not use it already. That is absolutely cap. Very few people use jetpack right now.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Yeah, I think that I haven't seen a jetpack be used more than maybe twice out of probably 30, 40, 50 games. Lots of folks do use it. Lots of folks don't use it. I'm not sure what fantasy y'all are living in, but
Go now and fear the shadow of
it's just how it goes.
tyranny, for
I use it all the time. Alright guys, one person uses it, it's used by everyone in the game. Lots of folks. There's a crazy conflation with liking something and something being good. It's a plague for Helldivers too.
Deploying support weapon.
This is why I've really, man, I wish the devs would give us some data on that. When they do the jump pack thing, I want to have them do some data and show us how many folks use jetpack before they did the free day today. Because I'd wager it's probably below 10 or even 5% of the player base uses jetpack. Alright, what is the plan? We're on the chargers.
Enemy high priority target.
He should be in the
nearby.
building.
Stay sharp.
Right here, I think. No.
Tactical asset
Ah.
in your location.
Have a taste of democracy.
Jetpack is nice, but wait, jetpack is bad, but it's so damn cool. I think that the dark fluid jetpack was cool because you went far enough to make it cool, and you also had the implosion behind you, or the explosion behind you, propulsion that did damage. The current jetpack, you can't aim while using it while you're in the air. It goes a short distance, has a pretty long cooldown for what it is. I feel like that's not very cool. Alright, I think my goal is to do that. Thermite versus the wagon of a charger behemoth. Behemoth charger. Charger behemoth.
Never mind.
The back's been blown out over. Operation Backsocks is complete. I think. Yeah, we're good. I'm pretty sure hitting the body anywhere will eventually bleed it out. The face is an instant kill.
Neutralized.
See, I wonder, are players comparing this, like, are you all comparing fun in the game itself or fun to games in general? Because the jetpack is more fun than most backpacks for sure, because you're actually doing something. But compared to what you can do in other games, brother, the jetpack is kind of just a snooze fest. Unfortunately. The only thing it would need to be slightly better is just being able to aim while using it. Like, that alone would be cool. Because that adds a wow factor. This huge jump packing hits a recoil shot from across the map on a Bile Titan. That's cool.
Be advised,
And all they
enemy
changed was giving you
high-priority
accuracy in the
target
air.
is in your position.
Which I don't think they'll ever do. So we'll see. No shots fired challenge win. I think I almost did that before. You could easily do that on a, what is it? A nest mission. They clear the bug nests. Or no, on a eggs. Easily. You toss an orbital napalm barrage at every objective. And then how would you do the bug nests? With no shots fired. Grenades, maybe. Thermite versus the body of a charger behemoth. Hide behind the structure. See, it's painting the orange paint. That's why you shouldn't huff paint, right? Y'all doing them whippets with that galaxy gas is dangerous. Exhibit A. It turns your guts to mush. The Thermites are pretty goated. The one thing you don't want to hit is the leg. I'm pretty sure hitting the leg is unideal because the chargers now have far tankier nuggets. The chicken wangs require way too much damage to kill. Trust me. I know that looks pretty broken right there, but it's not. Okay, so we did that. I'll do it once more just to make sure I get the headshot on the charger. Just for consistency's sake. Because it's so hard to show what I'm trying to show in a level 10 mission because everything else is going on. Slapping whippers across the map. That's probably why they're afraid. They're afraid that you could air dunk on some Wilburs from across the map with a jetpack. They kept it tame for that reason. What's it taste like? Charger behemoth leg meat? It looks like it tastes... It looks as if it tastes like foam. Have you ever seen that foam folks use to fill in cracks in the shop? That's what it kind of looks like to me, but just orange instead of white. You think they're done with updates? No. This is a live service game. Helldivers 2 makes... I don't know if they make a lot of money technically, but the game is very popular, so I don't see why they'd be done. I do think that Helldivers 2 is trolling beyond belief. I don't understand why they haven't made better cosmetics. Like, the current cosmetics are pretty bad. I think it's another case where players will look at cosmetics and say, this one's really good, but it's only good in comparison to all the other really horrible cosmetics. Because I look at the armory and nothing is that good. Like, that's kind of cool, but then the helmet's kind of meh. Eh. Maybe the armor's not bad necessarily, but nothing really speaks to me, I guess.
Innocents perish with every wasted second.
I think the answer is some collaborations, not like Fortnite level collaborations, but Space Marine 2 or Warhammer 40k in general with the Space Marines. Halo ODST armor will be sick as well. I think that's the play. And yeah, Deep Rock Galactic too. If they did those 3 collaborations, that'd be huge. And I do believe that their color choices are... I think the color choices are hold back armors. Because some of the cooler armors have really atrocious color palettes. Is servo-assisted a valuable armor choice now that limb damage was increased? I heard a long time ago, which I think was probably a lie, that servo-assisted does not give you extra limb health if you already have the limb health booster. I don't trust it, never tested it, but I think that servo-assisted is fine. It doesn't really change all that much, I don't believe, but I haven't quite tested it. The main thing I wonder is, does it prevent injury as easily? Like, if you get hit, does it still cause your limb to be broken, your leg, arm, chest to hemorrhage? Because that's a current issue right now, is getting hit by literally anything, anywhere, will break a limb, unless it's a headshot. Headshots do not break anything, as far as I'm aware. They just hurt pretty bad. Nice a headshot with Thermite over. Well, I'm a big fan of the reduced fuse time on these things. Okay, not an instant kill, but... How come you died so fast earlier? I still hold the stance that... Head, body, wagon. It'll die in 1 Thermite. On the legs, it probably won't. Unless the explosion's close enough to the head, in which case it might still. Right. Charger is complete. Have you tried out all armor sets?
Galactic war waits for
No.
no one. Are you ready, Helldiver? You cannot allow the bugs to
Looking for a
infest this
Bile
planet.
Titan planet. Oh, rest in pepperoncinis. Wait. Hey, we get one.
last step.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
The DRG collab would be so easy.
Synchronized.
Add in a planet called Hoxix that comes from the gloom and have bug holes from that planet play voice lines from the game from all the different dwarves. That'd be freaking dope. That'd be a very cool collab. This is servo-assisted armor for the heavy. I'll give it to Ganda. Do you actually think Thermites are overpowered? It's just a title. Do that.
Launch initiated.
There's armor that gives nade store range. Yeah, servo-assisted. Increases store range of grenades and orbitals. Or grenades and stratagems. What's the most doable collab? I think Space Marine. Or actually, I really do think the most doable collab would be Halo. But Space Marine 2 is not far behind. Although, with a Warhammer 40k collab, it'd be way cooler. I think. Because I really want to freaking multi-melt as a weapon. Does that land? Alright, we had to start a petition to make the Arc Thrower fire faster. Because I am playing this game from a retirement home right now. They have to be careful not to dilute their IP with collabs though. Not really. Collabing with Halo, Space Marine 2, and DRG would not dilute the IP one bit.
Enemy high priority target should be nearby.
That only really happens when you collab with a bunch of different, like a bunch of random brands. But even then, Fortnite, I think that their brand is pretty much the idea of collabing with so many different brands. Where is Bile Titan? See, how come that Fleabag tanks an entire arc as he's flying in? I saw the arc hit him and he just said, "Thanks, brother." You say 8% faster? I'm talking 25, if not 50, son. And then make it actually build up the stun. Because right now it doesn't build up stun, you just stun almost instantly. Like 2 shots from the arc thrower and you stun a charger. See? I didn't bring the nade launcher. I swear on everything, there's increased headshot accuracy on higher difficulties.
Request approved.
I promise you that right now. There's increased headshot accuracy on higher difficulties. There has to be. I just tanked so many hits right there that I would never tank on higher difficulty. Because they're all body shots. Okay, this is a very hard shot to land.
Freedom never sleeps.
I missed. I missed again. I'll go with 2 leg shots, I guess. I feel like that could work. I think I'm smoked. So 2 body shots is better. We're learning. But 3 leg hits, if worst comes to worst, that'll do something, I guess. I'm hoping I get some different Bile Titan maps. I should probably alt F-ward. In fact, how much was the nerf when the Arc Thor was godly? They reduced the fire rate by a decent bit. I think before you could fire roughly twice as fast, maybe even a bit faster, or anywhere from probably 30% faster to 50% faster before, which made it feel good. It made it feel pretty fun to use. I think throughout the times of it being changed and like the updates and whatnot, Arc Thor just had worse and worse targeting. So that's a factor on top of the current Arc Thrower, is that it auto aims not the greatest. It was fun to use, but it was the only thing you ever needed. That's not true. You could not kill Bile Titans, bro. You couldn't kill Bile Titans, dog. Without the bug, at least. If you didn't have the PS5 bug, it took you like 30 shots. And killing chargers took it didn't take forever, but it wasn't that quick either. So that's abhorrently incorrect. And on the Automaton front, Arc Thor sucked. Bad. Especially the moment they had gunships, Arc Thor became even worse. Hey, exactly what I wanted.
But a single
Mission coordinates locked.
Getting a headshot on the Bile Titan is almost impossible.
Pods prime. Engaging orbital thruster.
It helps when you're on a hill. If you have the high ground and you're looking down on the Bile Titan, it's not the end of the world. And the best time to do it is whenever it's just done spewing. When I played it, every random used Arc Thrower, and with a full team of Arc Throwers, the Titan would drop pretty quickly. They dropped quickly because there was probably a bug in effect. Because I'm telling you, 30 shots, even then it wouldn't drop very quick. Because every person using the Arc Thrower had to be hitting it from the exact same angle to do decent damage. So it's the same situation as the Railgun, where Railgun was good because of a bug. That same bug affected Arc Thrower. All I know is right now, Arc Thrower just feels boring to shoot. Because of the slow fire speed. Remove the flinch animation from the shield devastators. Them flinching or them flinching you? You should get a napalm mortar? I hope not.
This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
I feel like napalm barrage should already get removed from the game, personally.
High priority target is in your vicinity.
Have a taste of democracy!
We're still arcing dead bodies. I'm gonna stop taking this gun. The slow fire rate, it missing. Not a fan. Where my backpack at? So I need to lower this guy to a hill. Is this good enough? No. Where is a big enough hill I can go to? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They should go to the Napalm Barrage. Shouldn't play the game. Napalm Barrage plays the game for the players that use it. Not what? I gotta find a steep enough hill to hit a headshot on this guy. Prevalence of the Napalm Barrage do making matches boring? Exactly. I don't know how they decided to make that a thing in the first place. That's the absurd part to me. Oh, I think we did it.
If he doesn't die in one shot, he's cheating, laddie.
Please. Bro, come on. I've been lied to. That was as on the forehead as a forehead shot goes. Alright, so 2 shots, kill Bile Titan. Ideally 2 body shots. Never mind. Thermites suck against Bile Titans. Oh my god. I popped the thingy, but it didn't go off. Okay. I'm actually shocked how he's still alive. That's all I'm going to say to you right now. I think I missed. Movement. See that? I'm doing some freaking crazy tricks. It's crazy how, even with Thermite being really, really strong, it still sucks against Bile Titans for various reasons. One of the big ones is the fact that Bile Titans being designed how they are, it's hard to land Thermites where you want to, which is fine. But I do... Potentially they take reduced damage during Spew still, even though other weapons can one-shot them, so you don't notice it as much. My loot's in Narnia. Ow. Alright, well, that's good enough. I want to see something against the Impaler. I want to try to hit the Impaler from the back. The young back sock strap.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver.
People kept saying you could one-shot a Bile Titan to the face. If you can...
We must dare free our galaxy from the affliction.
I don't see it happening.
The bugs seek to turn this
It's a little perplexing to me.
Do not
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
You can be very difficult. I hit it in the spot you're supposed to hit it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hit it in the forehead. The forehead's where you hit for most damage. It didn't die in one hit. So if you can, it's just RNG on various factors. Like, if it spews, it pushes the Thermite backwards. Possibly. Honestly, that's probably the issue. If you hit the forehead and it goes for a spew, it pushes its head backwards because of that stupid change. Oh my god. That stupid change where they try and protect it from committing Sudoku on itself. Golly. There's so many dumb changes that have just... They still have effects on the players to this day. I think it's the only thing that makes sense, though. Oh, did he even go for a spew earlier? Because the explosion was on the forehead, so I'm confused. Oh well.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Had they fixed the Titan head bug? They may have. But like that's the only thing I can think of still being a thing that exists to some degree. I want them to release the Illuminate like next week or in 2 weeks. I get on YouTube and see content creators post, wow, I can't believe the devs are doing this, and all they're doing is retweaks. Ogre, you should stop watching most content creators for this game. They're brain dead Muppets, to put it nicely.
Let them come. Let them brawl.
Like, seeing certain titles should make you never click a video. Also, thanks for the 10. There's a couple creators you should never watch, if it was me at least, because they'll make a 15-minute video on nothing. With no personality, just nothing. And it's the same video every day. That's why, like, I don't watch YouTube, personally. Because I can't stand folks that don't get to the point. Namely, they make a 15-minute video and they don't give me anything worth watching in the first place. No personality, like I just said. And it's just so many people. It's ridiculous. Alright, now we can't include that in the video, obviously. That's not very nice. Don't hurt me. Who? Nah, I won't tell. Alright, back socks in the Impala. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure you can use the crossbow itself to break that. Is it a Juan tap? Does it bleed out? Questions. Is it gone in the first place? It's kinda gone, but not really. I'm not sure if you bled out. I don't know if you bled out or not, so just go for the bald spot. You love auto yapping though? That's because I actually put effort in my yaps. He bled out? See, you say that, but he also is getting ticked by the Thermite fire damage.
Liberty calls for aid across the galaxy.
So I think the Thermite killed him.
Only you can decide where to answer.
I'm gonna do one more against the Bile Titan because I think it's 2 shots. I want to go for body shots. Is it better to go underneath the Bile Titan twice? Or to hit the armor twice?
Orbit synchronized.
I see these options, and at the current, dude, if they make chaff clearing weapons better, I think that the game would feel a lot better at currently. Because I could just run a chaff clearing weapon and then bring the Eat 17 and be set. But instead, I'm just one-tricking grenade launcher in most games. Or use flashbang with heavy machine gun for bots and bugs to supply pack. Come on, dude, please put a little respect on that combo. Ogre, what's with you and your, bro? You have Stockholm Syndrome with machine guns. It's crazy, bro. Thanks to the 5. You've probably given me like $30 to say, hey, man, machine gun's really good, bro. Trust me. You're saying heavy machine gun? They nerfed it. Did you know they nerfed the heavy machine gun, right? It does something like 33% less durable damage, and it has terrible angle of deflection now. They nerfed the heavy machine gun. So the HMG would have probably been pretty good against the bots if it wasn't for the nerf. If you ignore the ammo and reload speed being atrocious. Huge burn thanks to the 5? What do you want me to do? Hey, if I am nothing... Wait. If nothing else, I am a pretty honest person. Most of the time. HMG turret's amazing. I am a big HMG turret emplacement enjoyer. Dozer showed me the way. But I do not like the machine guns in this game. I think that they're very lackluster. I think they're lackluster because they're trying to set themselves up for future stuff, I guess. HMG has the same durable damage as Adjudicator. That's trash. And I hate the ARs. Do I want to bring that? I don't think I do. I really do think that chaff clearing is really bad in this game at the moment. Aside from Grenade Launcher, because you have Grenade Launcher, which is really good against Alpha Commanders, Hive Guards, Bile Spears, Nursing Spears. It's great. You need to bring a supply backpack to make it useful, otherwise you have no ammo. Then you have the Stalwart, which doesn't have any real meaningful armor pen, pretty low damage, pretty low durable damage, a lot of bullets, but that doesn't matter much when you don't have much ammo. Machine Gun, which is just less bullets, more damage, more durable damage, longer reload speed. It's just the Stalwart, but switching around values. The HMG, which is the same thing. It's less ammo, more damage, longer reload speed. Again, switching around values. Sterilizer is a thing in the game, I guess. Arc Thrower, slow fire speed. If it had a faster fire speed, it'd at least be fun to use. I could get behind it. And then Flamethrower, you set things on fire, they jump at you, and now you're on fire. Even wearing the armor for flame resistance does not matter, because you'll have to take a stim, or else you'll be missing HP, and in the current state of the game, getting hit by a body shot almost kills you. Puts you like half HP. So having any HP missing, set yourself up to get comboed. Guard Dog Rover will hit you. It'll freaking destroy you, set you on fire too. Same problem. The Guard Dog Dog Breath hits one enemy for 30 years and targets them until they're dead. The Machine Gun Sentry, Gatling Sentry, does not do that much. It doesn't last that long. Don't believe me? Use it. It kills maybe 30 things and goes on cooldown for almost 2 minutes, or more than 2 minutes. And the Machine Gun Sentry is the exact same thing as the Gatling Sentry, except it fires slower. There's bloat in this game to a degree that is getting really, really, really annoying. So many things are the same thing, but slightly better or worse. And it's just getting a little tiring. I don't want to say my piece there. We're good. Oh, what is it? The crossbow, the Plasma Punisher, and Grenade Launcher are basically the same weapon. All the ARs are the same weapon. SMGs are all the same weapon. We just have so much bloat, it's absurd. Another good combo is Disposable and Machine Gun. Ogre, I swear to God. Somebody take this man's credit card right now. Thanks for the 2. Yeah. Ogre, you're out of your freaking mind. Thanks for the 2. You're not wrong.
Sending down support weapon.
I really think that players in Helldivers 2, I'm not talking about Ogre right now, okay? This is just in general. Players in Helldivers 2 are so happy with the bare minimum, it's absurd to me. And I don't know if the folks just don't play video games, but there are so many other games out there that have done so much better in terms of weapon diversity that you could ask for a bit more in this game. It's not rude either. I might seem a bit rude here and there, but hey. You can't paint the best picture with only using sunshine and rainbows sometimes. Ogre's parents. I think that Ogre is a full-grown adult, I'll have you know. I don't think they have the mom's credit card glitch right now. I think they're just really passionate about the machine gun. To a very unhealthy degree. They can do a bug breach. Alright, look at how long this thing fires for.
Sending down sentry.
Don't do it.
Freedom never.
The game said to lay down. I'm laying down. Whoa, 10 kills? Oh my god, that was so crazy. Wow. I honestly need to be on a higher difficulty to show you guys how it doesn't kill that many things. Where's this Bile Titan at? If I had to guess... Wait, no, actually, where is it? Yo, Dark Ace, thanks to 5 gifted, bro. Mucho, appreciate it. It's not, no, it's not out. I only killed 10 things. That's another thing. It's hard to really display how things perform because of how... I promise you, man, if we had a little bit... If we had the ability to go into a practice range, it'd be so much easier to show you guys how things perform in like a set environment. Because we have seeds in the game. There's seeds such as hunter seeds, where you get a bunch of hunters. Talking tons of them. Hunters, Wilburs, and these little fleabag guys. These dudes. On those missions, you can get tons of kills, and a lot of things seem a lot better than they usually are. But then you have missions... Oh, it's popping off. Another 10 kills. 11. Sheesh. Oh, I got 22 kills. 22 kills on the smallest mobs in the game. Crazy. But that's a big thing that happens in this game is people, like, for instance, on my tier list video, the gas strike, I got a hunter planet and it got like 60 kills, and folks are like,
He said the gas strike is C tier? Is he blind? It got 60 kills.
meanwhile, I'm on a hunter planet. Throwing a gas strike on a Bile Spear planet, you're getting maybe 20 kills. Maybe 20.
Democracy is later.
Okay, gang, we're kind of trolling the experiment here, and you're kind of pissing me off. Hello? What up, Dark Ace? The experiment... The experiment's being tampered with.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Imagine taking dagger and not the shield. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I think the shield is one of the biggest... What is it? Folks that say the shield's good is probably... Or folks believe in the shield is good is probably one of the most successful propaganda campaigns in all of this game's history. It's low-key kind of sad. Because guess what doesn't ragdoll you against the automatons? Bullets. What is the shield only good against? Bullets. What do rockets do against a shield? They knock you over and they break the shield. It only takes like 2 seconds to think about it, and you're like, wait, this thing actually kind of sucks. Any one-handed support weapons? Nope. No, there's not. Wait, I can get saved. Save me. Oh, goated Gatling Sentry, please save me. Yeah, I mean ballistic shield, by the way. I will also say that the shield backpack is not very good at the moment either because of how the aiming works in the automatons. The shield backpack will block shots that would miss you anyway. So an automaton shooting at you, right? They're missing. They're doing this. They're hitting around you for the most part from a distance. And then they missed enough that they break your shield, and by the time that it comes back, they get close enough where they can, before it gets back, they can now shoot you. But ballistic shield is the biggest piece of propaganda, and the regular shield is just not as good as folks think. For those reasons I just listed. 2 thermites on the forehead of a Bile Titan. It's on fire. I'm feeling lied too. Where are you supposed to throw these things at? Where are the Thermites supposed to go?
High priority Helldiver KIA. Deploying replacement.
Got him on the mouth. I swear on everything I know, if this is another one of those things, like if this is like the railgun, got a hit in the sack, man. Shoot him in the jondals. Big damage, brother. I might quit the game. Try him on the belly. It's looking like I might quit the game, folks. I'm being harassed again. I lived. Take him out. 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 Yo, this sentry's insane, guys. It's wasting bullets on things that are already dead. 23 kills. Sheesh. It's only a 120 cooldown, guys. But it does crack me up when folks try and tell me that that sentry's good. It's not. And the Gatling sentry's even worse because it fires way more bullets, so it wastes more ammunition. Machine gun turret over Gatling turret? I think that that's actually kind of accurate, but they're both bad.
Found something.
Any super crits? Oh. Oh, it's only 10. What's a good sentry? Rocket sentry and autocannon sentry are pretty good. And Tesla Tower can be good. It's just so hit or miss. Because it just... You can't place it high ground. Because the devs refuse to let us place stratagems on structures, which they might be working on, we'll see. The Tesla Tower is pretty bad most of the time. I still like it a lot. It's probably still my favorite sentry, even though I know it's bad.
Prepare to exterminate.
Well, mortars? I don't like mortars that much.
Mission at 30 minutes
Mortars
remaining.
will kill your teammates a lot. And I feel that mortars require the least effort from the player. Because even though all sentries aim for you, mortars can be placed in ways that are just boring. Especially on eradicate missions. I don't like mortars that much. I think that at a certain point, there's stratagems that play the game for you too much that makes it lame. And I think that orbital napalm barrage and mortars are both on that list, something fierce. Those three things, they can remove from the game and I would be okay with that 100%. And for mortars, just make it so the player has to aim it. Like, let the player hop into a mortar itself and they choose where it starts to land. That'd be way cooler than just tossing down a mortar and walking away. Okay, you guys said the mouth, right? Those are both in the mouth. If they don't work, I'm banning someone.
Democracy has been well delivered.
You're lucky.
May your extraction be swift.
You're lucky, Paradox. So is it a one-shot to the mouth, you think? It's so weird. We go from the forehead to the mouth. It takes one. I'm right. I'll be the judge of that. When is the mouth the weak spot? I'm so perplexed. Also, I'll have all you guys know you missed a freaking Soma playthrough. It was actually pretty good. I kept killing everybody. A lot of folks said that Soma was a scary game because of the mental paradoxes that players should go through. Meanwhile, there's me, unplugging literally everyone from life support. The head is the mouth. If you aim too high, you hit the back. No, I hit the forehead though. Like earlier, I hit the forehead and the thing didn't die. Dark Ace, welcome to the dojo. Namaste. Including yourself? I didn't. No, I kept myself alive. I kept myself alive. At first, I was going to commit Sudoku, and I said, you know what? Maybe this is the new life for me.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Remember the lunch meeting tweet where Powell's did the discussion with the devs and a PowerPoint asking why the mouth wasn't the weak spot? So if the mouth is the weak spot, does it take 2 railgun shots to kill it now? Have I been wrong this whole time? Because now I'm curious about that. Because in my Bile Titan video, I didn't shoot the mouth of the railgun, I shot the forehead. I really can't tell if the arc armor is keeping me alive or not. I still think it's really weird that the devs didn't give us a heavy version of the arc armor for resistance. I don't quite like that.
Launch initiated.
Yeah, no, mortar would be cool if you aim it. Exactly. I think that the more players can aim things, the cooler it gets to actually shoot stuff. Because the most boring gameplay in this video game is when you toss something in and it does all the work for you. That's objectively the lamest shit in the game. It's cool getting kill streaks, so it has a place. I enjoy gas strike, I enjoy napalm strike. But there is a point where if you toss in an orbital napalm barrage at a bug breach and you kill basically everything that spawns, that's pretty freaking lame. And if you have 4 dudes with orbital napalm barrage, guess what? Basically every bug breach is gone. It takes no effort, it's just boring. And as a byproduct, the devs can make the game arbitrarily difficult by just ramping up numbers of random mobs, like Alpha Commanders, Hive Guards, and whatever else. Because the napalm barrage can kill it, guys. It's pretty, though. I disagree. It kills my frames. Makes my frames go bye-bye. It can be fun if you enjoy the turret gameplay of other games. It's fun if you enjoy Raid Shadow Legends and the game playing for you. I can see that. I can agree with that. If you're a Raid Shadow Legends gamer, I can see the allure. He's breaking it, isn't he? He missed? Goober. I want EMS to be my barrage. How far until a new PC? I'm waiting for the new thing to come out, which it may be already out. It may already be out. I'm not sure. What a goated sentry, guys. About Raid Shadow Legends for stream, if they pay me, I'll do it. I've been against it for a while, but I think that I'm changing my mind a bit. Oh, who saw the David Bar hashtag not sponsored? Because it wasn't. I bought that shit myself. The David Bar review. Thoughts, questions, concerns, feedback. Which, by the way, those bars are mad expensive and they're not worth getting, dude. They're kind of cool. It's kind of cool to try out once, but I would not get them again, personally. Which I said in the video too, because I'm transparent. Yeah, Raid's definitely a sponsorship that if you take it, folks should know that the streamer's just trying to get that money, which is completely fair and fine. I think that even Raid, I think that Raid also knows that they're a mean sponsorship, so they're making it harder to get sponsored by them in the first place. Or they're not going to pay you what they probably should pay you. Because if you guys don't know, when it comes to content creation, if you can pull viewers, that means that you can ask for more money. Raid was trying to pay me some freaking absolute lowball number. I'm talking something that if I take it, it's disrespectful to myself. So I just said no. Actually, I didn't respond. Because another thing that happens with sponsorships is you have companies that aren't even Raid that are reaching out on their behalf to sponsor you. So they get a bigger cut than you get in some cases. If you say yes, guess what? You said yes. Don't do it, sir. Raid isn't a gameplay of a turret. It is, though. If a turret aims for you and Raid plays for you, it's the same thing. Just close your eyes. It's the same thing. I missed! No! $10 sponsor. It wasn't $10. But it was a disrespectful amount. Which I already lowballed myself to be nice. Well, not to be nice, just because I knew that they probably wouldn't jump for it in the first place. And they just hit me back with a disrespectful offer. And I was like, it's very interesting. Alright, I gotta find a gun that can actually do damage. That isn't the crossbow here.
Sending down equipment package.
I low-key want to see what the railgun does.
I need stamps!
Oh, that's right. Illumination flare barrage. Give me the flashbang barrage. Ow. Sometimes the spew from a Bile Titan will just destroy you. Other times it'll just like slightly weaken you. It's kind of weird. How are you still so tanky?
High priority target neutralized.
Hey, how autoplay games have flooded the market. That reminds me. I don't understand how we haven't seen more innovation in the telegraph space when it comes to MMOs and games of the sort. Why are there still tab target games that are the mainstream thing for MMOs these days? That is so boring to play. Tab target is so boring. It can be fine, and I played a game recently that was tab target. It was chill, but telegraph combat where you actually aim your attacks is amazing. We did Lost Ark. Lost Ark is a freaking pay-to-win gacha game. I enjoyed it. I put like 1,100 hours in the game, but still. I'm talking about games that aren't there to suck your soul from the back. And your wallet too. Like... But most of the games I see are tab target. Throne and Liberty. Apparently the PvP is tab target. I don't know if the PvE is. But there's tab target involved. One of the games I played recently, I think it was Fellowship, tab target, which it's chill, but telegraph is just so much more engaging and fun in every way, shape, and form. It's absurd. Because with telegraphing, you can make every role really fun to play. Healer, make them aim their heals at their teammates. Boom, they're playing an equally fun game as the DPS and tanks are now. But I just don't get why what telegraphing isn't seeing more of a forefront there. And some of the games that do telegraphs don't do them as well as they should. I'm telling you, man, WildStar was ahead of its time. That's why I really enjoyed a game called Wizard of Legend 2 recently. Because even though that game doesn't have insane telegraphs, it's still kind of cool. Bankrupt now? No, I know. I think that the issue is that players are bad at games. If I have to be completely honest, I think that video game players are just bad at games, and tab target is a comfortable thing. It's not a problem, it's just kind of unfortunate that's the case.
Sending down sentry.
It's kind of the same reason why we have player versus player games that always run with the atrocious algorithms that encourage engagement optimized matchmaking under the guise of making it so they stop noob stomping and whatnot. Meanwhile, they're just destroying the progression curve, and folks still smurf anyway. No, tab target. Tab target is me pressing tab on my freaking my keyboard and targeting different enemies. That's tab target. See, Tesla Tower is pretty insane on low levels. I almost hit that guy. Big Wolves, I think that the devs just say that because they want to. And folks probably do quit games at a higher rate now just because they're trained to play games that... I hit it. I hit it. Players have been conditioned to play games that hold their hand to an insane degree. It's more one Thermite is hot mouth. Bro, let me hop a stim. You can say basically every stratagem. You can. That's the funny part. It's really good, guys. On level 5.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
That's empty.
I think it's looking like 2, man. Because even if it could be 1, but the thing is, it's just so inconsistent that I'm gonna go with 2. It probably is 1, but it's just ridiculously inconsistent.
You have ignited the torches.
So much so that I would always throw 2 Thermites at a Bile Titan's head.
I need stim.
Of course. Us Titan's done. Impalers is done. Chargers is done. We did the Shakir Hotel, which is also Spore Spewer. I think that... Don't Spore Spewer and Shakir Hotel have the same HP? The same values?
Helldiver. The galactic war awaits.
But I still don't think it's worth using Thermites against Bile Titans. I think you're better off just shooting it with like an anti-tank all day, every day. Rocket tanks, it kills them. In a one tap. The automatons are far more consistent than the bugs. Got Clairol. Yeah, so 2 on Spore Spears and 2 on the Shakir Hotels. So those are the same. Oh, wait. One thing that's going to be kind of whack here. I have to actually fight the automatons. I don't want to. They should spawn everything I need to see, though. So is it better to just chill on stun / gas nade? You could do that. I feel like Thermite's nice when you're facing... When you have a weapon that you... I think that Thermites can be nice versus Chargers. That's the main reason I'd take Thermites, is for Chargers. But stun grenades are pretty insane. What's the best do-it-all loadout? Against the bugs? Supply backpack, grenade launcher, eat 17, and then whatever else you want to take. With either stun grenades, gas grenades, or Thermites. For the bots, it'd be... Railgun, supply backpack, again. And whatever else you want to take. It could be 380 barrage, You could also take you could take Napalm Barrage, but it would only be for chaff on the bots. Autocannon, Rocket Sentry, good options. Like the bots can have a bit more things that open up. But I think definitely Rogan versus the bots and Grenade Launcher versus the bugs. But you need to bring an E17 on the bugs with Grenade Launcher. And in both cases, you take a supply backpack. Woo! Yay. Let me go here. Wait, on the bots, I think I take medic armor. Eats of you hanging versus armor? Not really, because you can kill Impaler with a grenade launcher. You can kill a charger with a grenade launcher. But the reason why you take grenade launchers for chaff clear is for the Bile Spears, the Alpha Commanders, the Hive Guards. And the only time you don't want to take grenade launcher is when you get a Hunter Seed, but you can't know when you get those seeds because the game won't tell you. And at the moment, you rarely get Hunter Seeds, even on the missions that should normally give them to you all the time. At least on level 10. I'm not sure why it is, but the devs are built different like that. But in general, grenade launcher is better versus the bugs because of chaff clear, and chaff is the most oppressive thing they have at the moment. I take this, it could be bad. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that. I really enjoy taking weird things. Weird-ish. HMG emplacement and shield are really fun. I'm a big fan. I wish the jar just had a little bit better handling. That's all I'm asking for. And I refuse to take the armor that gives me better handling. It'll mess up my aim in other places. Outside Quasar Cannon, it's chill. There's just not usually that many heavy enemies on the bug side to take Quasar. On the bot side, I just take the recoilless rifle and take out dropships. Is it me, or does the grenade pistol no longer destroy automaton factories? It does, but it takes almost a perfect angle now. If you're shooting from the same level as you did before, it's almost impossible. You have to have slight elevation. Just like how the autocannon can't ricochet off, the grenade pistol doesn't have the leniency of kind of missing and still going in, which you used to have before. I think it's a byproduct of them giving the factories HP. What in the F is that, son?
Sending down fortification.
You see all those dudes in there, right?
On its way. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
I can barely see your red dot. Okay, in this case, I could thermite those guys. I probably should have thermited those guys, but I was afraid. The shield just came back. How do you break it so fast? This thing is way tankier now, and I live for it, dude. I tanked a full-on Scout Shredder rocket. Scouted!
Objective critical strategy.
Alright, so Thermites can break the Fabricators in one hit. I seen as such, sir. You're running an example. From any side, if you just hit it, it'll explode. They can also break any of the emplacements, any of the turrets, any of the tank towers in one hit. Why is that guy mountain climbing? We got Billy Bob... I'm used to Billy Bob the Goat, but not him. Have a Hulk's pulled up close. It wouldn't be ideal to toss Thermites, but you can. And run away. And get gunned down in the process. It takes a while for them to explode. Huh? How? Where?
Objective critical stratagem available.
Who even just shot me? Why these guys got the 0.6 aim assist from console? Who did that? Now, Railgun, by the way, can break these in one shot too. So, there's that.
Objective critical
Probably exploded my
stratagem
Railgun.
no
I didn't.
longer available.
I think that Railgun is probably the best gun against the Automatons, objectively. It's somehow better than autocannon now. Which is kind of insane. The vertically challenged tank tower. Oh, he knows. He heard. He sensed my aura. He said, "Come hither, thy child." I can't hit you. I weaved that shot. I'm a god. I absorbed that shot because I'm also a god.
Main objective nearby.
Don't do it. So in the very likely situation, you'll be point blank with a tank turret. Hello? Hello? Sick. You can kill him from the front with Thermites. And now we wait. Even the most powerful tank towers, the vertically challenged ones. One tap. One therm. Who let you aim down like that? Whatever. I'm over it. You can miss a little bit, but if the explosion's close enough, it'll break it. Just be aware of the timer. Ow. If it wasn't for the ragdolls and the automatons, I think that folks have a lot more fun playing against them. That guaranteed. What? Die? Okay, we need to find a... Oh, there it is. Don't do it! He's doing it. He's missing. I'm still dying. Go ahead, nerf it to the ground, please. I'm hitting the body. It can miss me and still destroy my whole entire space-time continuum. Don't do it. Are you still alive? Yep.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
What?
Request approved. Deploy
So it seems you want to hit them more so on the rockets. Because they're bugged. If you hit that, you're good. There it is. Very fun and engaging gameplay. Nope, I want this. Nope, I want... Okay, cool. But just like the tanks, if you hit the tank on the... So regular tanks, you can hit anywhere you want to and they'll break, but that tank is a bit different. Those are way tankier now against regular gunshots. The more you know. How is this guy? Who are those guys? Who are these people? I need an adult. Not him. He's the worst. I can't see because of the fire. No, please. Yes. No. No.
Objective critical stratagem available.
You can one-shot me. I missed a lot of shots, whatever. I'm looking for more tanks. You could probably thermite those things in the sky, but they're kind of hard to hit, the gunships. Depth of spawns. So the devs like to make it so patrols go straight for your forehead. They probably did up the spawns and they just kept all the other somewhat weird changes in place. I wouldn't call them secret, so to speak, because some were secret, but some weren't. Patrols definitely still feel absurdly unnatural, though. I still think the Jar 5 is aiming weird.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Big damage. Make big plans. Insane. Boo, it's overheated. Boo.
Stratagem available.
I think that the game should go back to a lot of the old rules we had when it first came out. Patrols that don't home in on your forehead for no reason. Because all those changes have made the game feel way less natural, in a sense. I mean, it sounds kind of weird because it's a video game, but...
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Is there a tank somewhere? There is.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Okay, I kind of missed what I was trying to hit, but I hit the body of it ish. It should die in one burst. Yup. The only tank that really makes sure you hit the rocket portion of it is the new tank that is very well balanced. I missed. How is he hitting me from there? Missed again. Wait, I think the explosion radius that got that guy actually. Nice. Alright, so we did tanks, tank towers, hulks, objectives. Obviously you can kill these guys. They die before it even goes off. The folks that hate shieldens. It missed. It's insane. Okay. Now, we just have to find the whatchamacallit. If you hit the shield, they'll die. Hitting the shield... Wait. Actually... That's a good question. I think they'll die, but I don't know for Can Thermite take out detector towers? I think Thermites are AP7, but you need AP10 for detectors. I don't know. I just know that the P-Strike and the 500 kg can. There's a tower right there, though. Hey, it's that thing over there.
Deploying fortification. Deploying weapon emplacement.
Trust the process. Okay.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
Hey guys, the automatons could be a little bit more accurate, I think.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Who the hell bought my loot? Oh, I didn't. Let's go. Yeah. You know, folks say I complain too much, but I never ever made a full video complaining about these modifiers, the planet ones, even though I despise them to their core. So I'd say I don't complain enough. Alright, I or undercarriage? Okay, guys.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
HMG emplacement, so much fun. I'm gonna go undercarriage. I believe it's 2. In every single case, you break these turrets and then you go underneath. The underwagon. Wait. This kind of worked out a little bit. Bid Bob, not today. I think I missed. It's kind of on his shield. I missed.
Running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Pointing to the enemy.
This is where this gun is not ideal. I threw it at the shield. It kind of went through it a little bit though. I love fighting these guys up hills. The cooperation has been an all-time 0, all-time low. That's the shield. It goes through it. And they die before the explosion. Never mind. So it seems the Thermite latches on and it is doing damage behind the shield, but either way the explosion probably kills it no matter what. Alright. Detector tower. I wonder how many Thermites it takes to kill a bunker. Glitch? I don't think it really matters. I think that no matter what, this thing will kill a bunker. Or it'll kill a shieldin because of the blast radius being so big.
Deploying fortification.
That thing is so accurate from so far away. Oh my goodness. AP7? I don't speak in your APs and whatever else.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Don't you one-shot me.
Health reinforcement budget depleted.
Very balanced.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Okay, so maybe the APs have a thing to them. Wait. Movement. I'm out of there. It's called a tactical treat. Google it. Never mind. Man, I was gonna show the thing with the tank.
Tomorrow comes retribution.
I was gonna try and kill that tank and show you that you want to throw it. Probably, like, I think the issue with the new tank is the explosion has to be very close to the rocket shooter thingy. If you do that, you're fine. If you throw it towards the front of the treads, you're screwed. You could probably throw it on the back of it and still be fine, but just avoid throwing it on the front treads, because that's where the rocket shooty thingy is the furthest away from the thermite. Okay, so we did Factory Strider, takes 2 underneath. It's still 1 thermite for the top tower thing too.
Helldivers rage against the enemy's tyranny. Join them.
I wonder-
Attempting to seize one of our planets. We must join the defense.
Come on. Hey, give me 1.
One mission more.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
I think I've been taking heavy armor and vitality. I still get hit really hard. Kind of crazy. Railgun again, supply backpack, that, HMG. HMG
Launch initiated.
is kind of a slightly more powerful version of what I think one of the new machine gun with a backpack stratagems should be. Because it just hits. HMG emplacement just hits. Hear my question? Just repost it.
You are the best of the best. Live up to
Okay,
your
that's the
name.
dude.
Live up to freedom.
What is the current thought process?
Deploying support weapon.
That's called democracy.
New MG? Well, I'm assuming the devs are making a new MG, which is why the current ones are so bad.
Enemy high priority target.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Stay sharp.
I want Ogre back to glazy MGs. Hey, I put no shade on folks that like weapons. Okay, wait. I put a little shade on folks that like weapons. I swear this thing's still... Wait. Is it misaligned? Maybe it's not.
Freedom never. Have a taste of democracy.
Okay. The plan was to break the thing on top. Hey, we hit it. It's a one tap. It was before. And it still is. And then I want to see what the side vents do. It exploded and one of the things went to Narnia. The side vent should open up for damage from other guns. The constant turning is... Okay, definitely go underneath. The constant turning is a nightmare. Do you think bots, stealth mechanics, and wall hacking aimbot is a problem? I think the bots are very arbitrary in nature. To the point that it makes a lot of people not want to play against them in the first place. Which is a problem. Because the goal of the game shouldn't be to make a faction that forces, or it makes the majority of players not enjoy playing against them in the first place.
Extract when ready.
I think it's a pretty bad thing to do. Hit the leg? Nah, I don't think so. But regardless, it takes 2 Thermites underneath, so just throw them underneath and kill it.
You're here. The galaxy awaits your salvation.
Sneaking into a base undetected, throwing a stratagem from behind cover and seeing all patrols immediately turn on you. I think that that's a bit weird. I'm not sure why they... Like, it seems that the devs have had a constant vendetta against people that can solo the highest difficulty and folks that play stealth. Now, I'm all for not liking the LARPers that much. The LARPers can be a little annoying. Full transparency. But it's to the point that they've sort of made the game feel weird. The fact that you're in stealth, you're behind cover, you're hidden or whatever, you throw in a stratagem ball, you do anything at all, and the automatons, the bugs, whatever it may be, know exactly where you are the second you do anything. It's just kind of strange. You can look back way, way, way long ago and see how different the game functioned with your own eyeballs. And things are strange now. Especially patrols. Patrols just they go to your forehead. Patrols used to actually patrol. Now they put freaking air tags in your pockets.
Helldiver, take command.
And they're just looking at their phones, tracking you down. Which is a little weird. What else to look at? I think bunker. Hey, we got one.
A failed operation.
Mission coordinates locked.
Have a great evening, though. Have a great Monday tomorrow. Or on YouTube, bro.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
I don't think these Thermites will do anything, and it probably won't matter if they do any in the first place. You just taking a 380, a 120, laser beam, and an eagle strike. I think you can kill these bunkers. Patrols feel so immersion breaking now. Yep, they felt that way for a long time, unfortunately. And I don't know exactly why, but it's like 3 things. The first is they don't like solo players that much, or they don't like the idea of being able to solo the max difficulty, which is... I don't think it's like their focus. Like, I don't think that's where their focus should be. So they've been focused on trying to prevent solo play to some degree, targeting stealth play, and all in the name of making the game more difficult. But I don't think it's really accomplished that, because folks still play the game on max difficulty solo. In fact, it's probably gotten easier for some people, depending on their play style. For me, it's only just gotten more annoying. Like, I don't enjoy playing solo anymore. So I just don't tend to do it at all. Reply backpack. Railgun. Yup. It's just same old, same old.
Launch initiated.
Why not try a patrol spawn check? That's happened before. Folks have already done that. Plus, you don't have to do it to know what's going on. Like, if you just play the game, you'll recognize how patrols are just always on you. You'll see a patrol walking directly to your person from a distance. Like in the testing I did like 2 seconds ago, the last mission I was on, we saw patrols walking from a distance directly towards me. They weren't patrolling, they knew exactly where to go.
Let them face the insurmountable
I landed in the worst
odds
spot
of
possibly.
Helldivers.
Yep. There's no cover to play.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Solo players are a very small portion of the player base. If the game was balanced around solo play, it would trivialize the experience for 90% of players. What does that have to do with anything that we were just saying? Out of pure curiosity. Plus, you're wrong. Because all it does have to do is scale the game up to more players that are being added. In fact, the game would be a lot better if it scaled to 2 solo players and then that was the baseline, and from there, they increase difficulty based on each new player being added. Instead, the game is pretty brutal on solo play in comparison to being in a full 4-man squad, even though it should scale, but it doesn't scale properly. So, you're wrong. Ow. Enemy anti-aircraft. It's kind of whack. Because my beef with the game for the longest time has been that playing solo is somewhat challenging, even though it's become more and more arbitrary. While playing in a 4-man is boring. It's just way too easy. I mean that. Like, it's objectively way too easy, especially if folks are somewhat competent in taking good stratagems. It's lame how easy it is in a 4-man. Because 4-man is fun for the chaotic element. But, well, it's not very chaotic whenever your whole team has Orbital Napalm Barrage and a bug breach doesn't last more than 2 seconds. I also think that the game's become a lot more boring now that enemies are just so accurate for no damn reason. It's a horde shooter, but the enemies have aimbot. That's pretty dumb. Like, I'd rather the game give me even more enemies, but tone down their accuracy and maybe reduce the freaking damage you take, Jesus Christ. So that way I can just have more of that freaking absurdity of the gameplay itself. Because getting a bunch of kills is pretty much the most fun you can have in this game. On a consistent basis, at least. That's so crazy. I dove and just got headshot and ragdolled midair, mid-dive.
Reinforcements have been launched. Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
And these bunker turrets in particular, they legitimately have aimbot. They will headshot you on like a 90 percentile, a 90% basis. Wait. 90% of the time. That's what I was trying to say. How about bots and bots 10 in a 4 group? You can break it with these. So bots are kind of difficult, but they're absurdly arbitrary. They're arbitrarily difficult. But it just comes down to how many one-shots were you hit by. Like, how many times did you die in a way you couldn't really fight against? And that on the bots, it happens very often because they can kill you from range. Plus, players aren't very good at, like, players aren't very good against bots since most players don't play against bots in the first place. But if you have like a full group that knows how to play against the bots, it's the same deal. Okay. It's kind of funny. I was just like, chucking in random thermites and it worked out. Leave me alone. So against the automatons, I think that thermites are definitely better than stun grenades easily. Against the bugs, I think that stun grenades and gas grenades are better than thermites. Pretty easily. No, on bugs, I think you can still die and it's not really your fault because we take so much damage, it's just stupid. But you will die so much more often against the bots to things that, bro, what are you supposed to do? You can get one shot behind cover on the bots. If you're close, if you're behind a thin wall and a rocket strider hits that wall, you can get one shot by a ragdoll. I think that was all the things, wasn't it? Oh, chat. What's your favorite flavor of protein? This is not sponsored at all. Okay, I can't carry all these fucking bottles. Raw eggs, vanilla chicken. You know what I mean, bro. So I have 9 cases of these that are empty, and I don't even like the flavor that much. This was what addiction looks like. What do you mean? Protein's good for you. This was the Rise Peanut Butter Cup, and I used to take this all the time, and I liked it, but I knew I didn't love it. I knew that, but I'm someone that if I like something, if it's okay, I'll stick with it because why not just keep doing the same thing over and over again? So I ended up getting, I think, roughly 10 containers. I have 8 of these containers, which is like 30 servings or 27 servings. Then I have one of these that's empty as well, a 60 serving container. All to realize eventually that I actually didn't like that protein that much. Instead, I like this one more, briny batter. Which I do want to try more protein powders because I feel like there's some hidden flavor, a hidden gem out there I haven't seen yet. See, I do chocolate with smoothies. Every day I make a frozen strawberry shake or a smoothie. I call it shakes, even though you blend it. So I get a grip of strawberries. I'm talking like 270 grams of strawberries frozen. I get half and half of Fairlife milk, 2%, vanilla chocolate, pour it in. And I get a scoop of the briny batter protein from Ecovision. And that is godlike. Sometimes I throw in like a piece of chocolate, 85% cacao. And it adds in like these small chocolate bits. Freaking masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. But I do believe there's a flavor out there I haven't tried that could elevate that to a different level. You dump generic protein in coffee and slam it down before your brain wakes up. See, I do electrolytes and creatine when I wake up. Because recently I go to the gym in the morning, which I never used to do.
Your fellow Helldivers rage against
But
the enemy's
my morning routine is I wake up, I tend to have like some protein. I might start taking EAAs, which are like just the essential amino acids you can't make yourself. But I've been doing like either protein chips from Quest or I do a protein bar. I've been trying a David bar, which is really expensive, and I won't be buying again. And after that, or no, before that, I do 1 scoop of electrolytes, usually like 500 milligrams of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and 2 scoops of creatine. And then I have a kiwi or 2 kiwis and a Rice Krispie treat, and I go to the gym. That is my morning routine. Electrolytes, creatine, kiwi, and then a Rice Krispie treat. Now, I want to look into getting some rice cakes, because with rice cakes, I might be able to make it a bit fancier and get more volume for less calories. In fact, rice cake calories. Oh my god. One rice cake, 9 grams. Wait, okay, it's actually not that crazy. One rice cake, 9 grams, contains about 35 calories. I think Rice Krispie treats are 90 calories for 22 grams. This is, I think I still get more from the rice cakes, technically. I'll look into that. Creatine propaganda. I freaking love creatine. I think that creatine is the one supplement that the majority of people should look into at least once. Like, give it a fair shot. Get unflavored creatine from a brand, creatine monohydrate, because that's like a pretty cheap form of it, and just take it consistently for a month and see if it changes your life or not. Now that we're done testing that, what do we do, bro? Oh my god. Can you not get buffed with all that stuff? You can get buffed without that stuff, but it's just more so, that's just more so stuff you add on when you already have most things dialed in. So if you are not already taking your sleep seriously, having a pretty decent diet, supplementation will probably not be the best thing for you. I think creatine will probably help you regardless, but all the other stuff won't do that much. But if you're like me, my diet's pretty locked in. I eat like the same thing all the time. My sleep's pretty locked in, and I take training seriously. Supplementation helps, especially electrolytes, because you go to bed weighing let's say in my case 178, and you wake up weighing 175. That's you losing weight in your sleep. Some of it's water, and you wake up dehydrated in some cases, like me. So electrolytes help. Thermite shriekers already did. Alien isolation time. Wait, I think we can't. Oricon went to bed. Oricon bought me the game, so I don't think we can do that. Yeah, protein powder is all it is protein. It's just there for convenience. It's a way to make folks that have a hard time getting protein in more fun too, because you can bake with it if you get the casein blend. And in my case, it definitely helped when I was skinny and I couldn't gain weight because I was eating so much. I wasn't eating that much. So supplements are just there to supplement. But the goal is to get most of what you need from natural foods, especially ones that had a mom and dad or grew from the ground. Yeah, no face I can deny. I think the goal is to try and at least have Oricon be able to watch initially. I don't mean the nests. Thermites versus the shriekers? Dog. I hit one earlier. You can bake with creatine powder. So if you plan on baking with creatine powder, get casein. Because regular whey, it isn't great for baking with protein. A brand that I've had recommended would be Black Wolf. It's Black Wolf or Black Magic, one of those. But just look up a whey casein blend and you'll probably find one you like, and perfectly get like vanilla for basic baking needs. But there's tons of recipes. You can even Google like protein baking recipe and find some stuff. So technically we could go to level 6 and try and thermite some shriekers. What happened to great rewards on D10? It was just a lie. There's a massive disconnect between what the players actually want, what the devs think the players want. Protein will make you buff. Need the work. Yeah.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
When I was younger, I got decently jacked, and if I had actually had a dialed in sleep schedule and I took nutrition seriously, I could have been even more jacked. And the cool thing about that, if you build like muscle when you're younger, it doesn't just get lost in the void essentially. Like you might lose it, but it becomes easier to build back to essentially recomp, which is cool. I don't know, man. I think the nutrition is really fun to learn about, and just trying to build a better better you, essentially. Fun stuff. I enjoy it. Give super credits for extracting level 10 extra reward. I don't think they'd ever do that. I don't need super credits. They can make it like a... It'd be nice to have super credits rewarded for something that's a bit more complex to accomplish, but I'm not sure exactly what that could be. Any tips for working out with fibro? I'm not sure what the heck fibro even is. Fibromyalgia? Any baking recipe can work, but you gotta increase the wet ingredients. Adding an extra egg or some milk works for me. Dude, I want to try baking with protein. I just haven't. I got my mom some casein protein to bake with. I don't think she has yet, which is fair. Oh no, she bought it herself. I was gonna buy it for her, and she decided by herself. This is... I think it's gonna be like a bunch of hunters. Yeah, honestly, for me, if the great rewards just gave you more rares, like give me at least 10... Give me 10 rare. Or no, give me 15 rare, 20 common, and the same super samples. I don't care. I'd be down for some single-use man-portable automaton support weapons that you could only get from the fortress. Give me that heavy dev machine gun. That'd be sick. Give me 50 commons only. I think my biggest hang-up with most samples is always rare. Rare and common are the ones that compete. They could give you 5 super credits. I think that that'd be fair. If they give you 5 super credits, I think that folks should almost always go for that thing. Because why not? It's guaranteed 5 credits. It wouldn't break the bank. I feel like that's definitely the way they... Like, that's one thing they could do. Okay, so I'm looking at these options and I'm falling asleep. Oh, what a tragedy. I want to be able to kill chargers somehow. Hey. Okay, we get 10 for farming the containers. That's cool, but you can get 5 for getting the thingy, and you also get samples as well. So it's just a net benefit no matter what. Plus, it's a guarantee. Containers do not always give you credits. And you get more experience from doing higher level stuff. Eh? What do you mean, eh? 5 credits, increased rare samples, some common samples, and the same super samples. That would actually be great rewards. Because the reality is, you're not really doing anything crazy. You're just clearing out a bigger bug nest. It's not rocket science.
Deploying support weapon.
But the current rewards are terrible.
Deploying equipment package.
I hear it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear that out first. But there should always be secure hotels on these blitz missions, I think. Maybe it's only on the higher level ones. Bro, I hate it so much. The second I bring an instant breaker, there's bile spears.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
Did we go back in time, or is Phil like watching the stream with his chat turned off? Look, we just answered that question. We just like had a conversation about that. Am I muted? No. There's 2 stalker nests. Nice. And I chose this planet because normally blitz missions always have secure hotels.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
I don't think we have the hotel.
Structure destroyed.
The best primaries you can get early in the game. I don't even know anymore. I haven't looked at the base war bond in a long time. The free one. The fire shot is not from the free war bond. The Ensign Breaker is from a paid war bond, I believe. Right? Because the Breaker is in the base war bond. But then you have the other one that was, I think, a paid thing. Alright, I don't believe there's any secure hotels. Unfortunate. Yeah, but is still veterans free or is it paid? Lose weight or gain muscle first. You want to lose weight. You want to lose weight first, 100%. Like me right now, I'm skinny, but I've already, like, I went from almost 200 pounds to I'm like 174 right now. And the goal with that is I want to get in a deficit. I want to get to like probably around 12% body fat, and then start building muscle. So that way when I get bulked up, I'm not going to do a dirty bulk because that'd be dumb. When I get bulked up, I won't look fat. The goal is not to lean out and then bulk up and look fat. The goal is to look bigger. Because then once you bulk up after you're already lean, you can lean out again. It's way easier. But the reason why you want to lose weight instead of building muscle first, if you have weight to lose, is because building that muscle first will usually coincide with you gaining weight, almost always in a bulk. And that just makes it way harder to lose the weight when you go into your first cut. Flex for us? No. Yeah, I'm done testing Thermites right now.
Helldiver. The super destroyer is
I'm
ready
just
for
big
your next
boned.
mission.
The thing is, I'm low-key big boned. I got massive shoulder blades, rib cage, all that. My rib cage has always been visible. When I'm 200 pounds, when I'm 140, doesn't matter. But even in saying that, I can still kind of recognize I have body fat that I probably should be losing a bit more of. It's winter arc time, baby. God. It's funny how there's time periods where the motivation just starts to ooze through everyone's bones, and then after like 3 months pass, people just lose that motivation. Like this. But hey, if folks get active, they get active. Breaker and Punisher, any of those a snap reset? So they're talking about, this is the base war bond. Scorcher's pretty bad now. Breaker Spray and Praise kind of meh. Slugger is kind of meh. This is a snapper they mean. The snapper's pretty good against the automatons. This is probably like the best weapon you can pick out of the free war bond versus automatons. That's pretty bad. Scythe's okay actually. Scythe's not terrible. So Scythe would be your best version of an AR, even though it's not an AR technically, against the bugs. And then breaker is your shotgun choice against the bugs. I wouldn't use it versus the bots. And those are basically all your options. You could go Punisher or Breaker, technically. Because Punisher is going to be the same thing as a Cookout, but it has more damage and no fire dot. And it has a stun. I'm in a bulk. Always stop the cut before the holidays. Sitting around 218, 62 right now. I hit before I benched last week for the first time. Nice too. That's wise. Stopping the cut before the holidays. That way you can actually enjoy the festivities. One thing I'm trying to get in the norm of is accepting the fact that you can have quote-unquote cheat days. I wouldn't really call them that. It's not ideal. And it won't break the bank, your caloric bank, because all it really does, one day won't make you fat. Just like one day of doing everything right won't make you skinnier, so to speak. Democracy has arrived. How much longer on the stream? It depends. We finished testing Thermites already. I think the plan was to play Alien Isolation, but the person that bought me the game went to bed, so can't do that out of generosity. How can you start a cut if you've never done that before? Get a weight scale and get an app that tracks your macros, or an app you can track macros with. Because all a cut really coincides with is you being in a caloric deficit. That's it. You can go into a cut and not even work out if you don't want to, but it'd be ideal to work out. Because you can cut down weight, but if you don't work out, you won't really have any definition when you lose that weight. And you just go on the internet, type in your base metabolism rate. Base metabolism? Your BMR. And then it'll give you like a rough estimate of how many calories a person of your height and age needs to burn. Also, Helldiver 5 and 23, thanks to 10. All the more reason to spread more liberty. And thanks for that 10, dude. Appreciate it. Height track macros. Weigh your food. So get a scale. Weigh your food in grams. Everything in grams. And download an app that's free called Chronometer. CRONO meter. And the goal is to take roughly 1 gram of protein per ideal body weight. So if you're losing body weight, you want to be 150 pounds, for instance, 150 grams of protein. If you're gaining weight, you want to be 170 grams of protein. Within reason, though. And then for fats, it's usually 1/3 gram per pound of body weight. If you're a whammon, you don't want to go below 60 grams of fat because of hormones and whatnot. If you're a dude, don't go below 50 if you can help it. And you go from there. And you want to put in some cardio, get some steps in, ideally 8 to 12k steps a day. And some folks say, I don't have time. I feel like folks have more time than they're willing to admit. It's hard to see from the outside. But at the very least, just do a bit more and you'll see better results. Baseline. But if you don't want to track anything, all you have to do is eat more whole foods, focusing on protein and fiber. Instead of eating like random snacks, like Rice Krispie treats and whatever else, which I had that for pre-workout, but whatever. Fruits. Fruits should be your new snack for the most part. Dessert could be yogurt bowl and frozen fruits. Dinner. Just freaking potatoes, ground beef, and you can get fancy with it. You can do crazy cool meals that folks have all kinds of meal ideas for. There's so many meals you could make if you want to. I'm basic, so I don't really care. I do goulash every day. Eggs every morning. It works just fine for me. But just find the food you want to eat. You can lose weight eating burgers. You get some keto friendly, you get some, what is it? Like low calorie buns. You make your own beef patties out of like 97.3 or 93.7 beef. That's pretty low calorie already. Trying to ignore sauces that have insane calories when you can. For instance, pesto is like 180 calories per 2 tablespoons. That's ridiculous. It's just making wiser choices.
Mission preparation aborted.
Leave the company or content warning with the doodles. Is he here?
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Check out Deepest Sword for today. What is this?
Orbit synchronized.
But I can show you guys what I currently eat in a day to lose weight. I'll have to screenshot it somehow. Wait, how do I even do this? Okay, so for me right now, my current energy expenditure, my current goal is to get like 2,000 calories or lower. My protein's 219. My carbs is 170. My fats are 63. I can't screenshot all of this. I'll make a video tomorrow or something, or I'll try and post like a video, or part of a video showing you guys how to track macros if you want. Could low-key make a short, maybe, and do it there. Avoid sugar like the plague. Sugar isn't your enemy. Because I eat like a lot of fruit, and fruit has a bunch of sugar in it. I'm losing all kinds of weight. What you're trying to avoid is some things that can be... Wait. I searched in my own thing, didn't I? I'm nuts. Deep... Oh, I think I own Deepest Sword. Deepest Sword, it was okay. I don't know. These kinds of games, I don't think they're very good stream games, man. Like these are not the greatest of stream games. I think the ones that are pretty good for stream games are the ones that have like a more of a story, like Ori and the Will-o-Wisp. Ori is a good stream game, or good-ish. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will-o-Wisp. Those are pretty decent stream games because the story and the aesthetic is like good enough. But a game I do want to play is Windblown. This comes out in a few days. Wait, what? October 24th. How come this guy gets to play the game? Man. We're basically related. We look the same. His beard's just a little bit better than mine. I'm actually shaving tomorrow. Stream Outer Wilds. Bro, I think I'll put myself to sleep. Wait. Maybe not. Is Outer Wilds a game... Named Game of the Year 2019 by Giant Bomb, Polygon, Eurogamer, and The Guardian. Outer Wilds is a critically acclaimed and award-winning open-world mystery about a solar system trapped in an endless... I think I'm wrong about what this game would be. Is this the Outer Wilds? Because I saw a different Outer Wilds that looked really freaking boring. It was different though. Like the other one, it was having to manage your town and some stupid stuff. Like I hated it. I've never played this game before. In fact, I thought it was a whole different game the entire time. Think of Outer... Wait, what? Was it Outer Worlds? Wait a minute. Oh my god, I think you're right. Was it? Nah, it wasn't this either. I'm thinking of a different game even to this one. There's a game where you start off and you have to find a way to sell to people in the town. You have to find a way to be a decent vendor. That's exactly why I haven't played the game, by the way. That's exactly why. I didn't know what the game was. I tried looking it up, I did, but I guess I messed it up. I'm not sure what game I saw before. This actually looks sick. What time is it? 10:27? What's the play? Try this now or wait until tomorrow? I think that the Outer Wilds is going to be like a long thing. now. All right, I have some bad news. The internet could hold us back here, folks. Remove that. Remove that. Whole time? I mean, I already bought the game. Let's go ahead and install it. It's pretty long, but it is a 20-minute loop, or 20-minute loops. Huh. That's not that bad, actually. The download speed isn't terrible. Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. Strange satellite photo that could be explained. Is Echoes of the Eye an actual DLC, or is it cosmetic? Need you on the bot front. Got the wrong guy. Also, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, Biscotti, if you're still here, thanks for the membership. Welcome to the dojo. I saw it, but I freaking was mentally AFK. Issues may exist. Welcome to the dojo. Namaste. Appreciate y'all. Echoes is more story, so it's more content. Listen, I will add it to the game as well. Yeah, I think we're talking about macros, and I like talking about that kind of stuff. Okay.
The struggle for managed.
If you're watching for Helldivers 2, thank you. We're going to be playing Outer Wilds, I think, is the game name that I keep getting wrong. I don't have a thumbnail for this, so some folks will get debated. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. Does this game require a controller or what? Outer Wilds is best experience with the gamepad. Oh my goodness. Time to bust out old reliable. PS4 controller. Back from 2013. It's still my daily driver. The break in case of emergency controller. Enter profile name. D-O double Douglas. Double Douglas. Oh man. That's the name. Adjust the slider until the image on the left is barely visible. I never trust. I'm gonna go 0.2. How do we think about the sound, folks? Audio. Master. Suffix. Is it too loud already? I feel like that's too quiet now. Tiny bit loud. How do I handle this then? Alright, we turn it down a smidge. I think it's good still. Okay. New expedition. Outer Wilds. So it begins. Wake up. I was gonna sit there for a while doing nothing. I'll tell you what. I had a feeling it'd make me move. It's gonna make me read. There's our pilot. Back from the pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's a launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems to go. I'm ready if you are. Yes. You kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to rest. What? To test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto flight. Oh god, I'm testing me. Anyway, you need to get the launch codes from the Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Question. Graphics. I think VSync should be turned off. Anti-aliasing. I don't know if I trust that. Fly. He wants me to go somewhere else first. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go to space? Aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. I'm still going. What are your thoughts on shield backpack? It's okay. I'm gonna try out my model ship. Sure. Ah, it's a budget one. I'm sorry I broke it. I'm sorry. Okay. Is there a goal here? What? Clean. Ow. This is practice. We're off to not a good start then. The music's a little loud still. Jesus. Wait a minute. I feel like it's not changing at all. Like the sound is still absurd. I talked to Slate. Not him. I have not played Kerbal Space Program. That's a fact and a half. I think the name was Slate. That's not you or you. Leaving the crater, I guess we'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. A big water planet. Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why is that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabriel told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess too dark. Gabriel wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabriel couldn't go any further. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabriel go any deeper. It held Gabriel back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabriel saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabriel said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabriel out pretty good. This game's a puzzle game, correct? Because we could be playing this game for the next, potentially, year. Okay, I woke up. The dude told me to go meet somebody that I don't know. I forgot his name already. I'm going this way. What are launch codes again? Horn Fills has a launch codes. Should be up at the observatory, like usual. Okay. Okay. I saw a sign earlier saying observatory. Sunk so many hours into KSP. Great game. I've heard of it. Didn't they make a Kerbal Space Program too? Or nay? So Zero G Cave and Observatory. Yeah, but it's dead. Oh, joy. We're currently living in the era where remakes and part 2s of things tend to not be very good at all. It's kind of sad. That's spooky. Is this the observatory? Just one guy with a small magnifying glass? No way. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? Using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day of night it is. Or night. Since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Is this my stick drift or is it the game? The controller is old, but come on, bro. Mine's broken. This guy's just blowing air over a empty glass bottle. Probably A&W. Interesting. Heads up, reading is useful most of the time since it's info like this. Oh my great heavens. We may have to return this game. It's my kryptonite. The whole game's reading? How could you recommend a game where the whole thing is reading to me? Don't you dare. You dared first. You know who I am. This seems pretty observy. Imperial Hal? Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Literally 4 eyes. We have something in common. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomad text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see you all your training pay off. New statue? Of course. You haven't heard? Gabra brought it back. Okay. I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found. There's no way that any of that was important to read. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. This said more than you said. Okay, this has got to be the observatory. Because there's so much to observe. And a giant telescope. Hornfels. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. That's me. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'll learn about the Nomai. I'll meet up with the other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. Yeah. You prefer to ease into things? That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to the Autolock then? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space, and I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Omai ruins on the moon are, or why they're built. You could put our new translator tool through its paces. Well then, looks like all that's left to do is send you off. I'm ready. I'm ready to die in space. Yeah. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before launch? That'll be fine. At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Is this game sponsored by Boeing? Because these spaceships might be trying to make you okay with uncomfortable flight. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. If I blow a whistle, do I get to live? View map. You are here, Timberhearth. The Interloper, Hourglass Twins, Brittle Hollow. Are these all maps you can go to? That's kind of cool if you can. Dark Bramble. The Giant's Deep is the water planet they were talking about that has the tentacle. That's pretty cool. Coming soon. 안녕하세요. Don't make me do it again, please. It's fine. You can keep the information. I want it anyway. Is it a llama man? Wait. Are my launch codes in Braille, or did he just suck the knowledge out of my freaking skull? Hey, so did you get the good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. The statue was glowing. I'm snitching hardcore. It was looking me in the eyes. Whoa. The statue was doing what now? Hey, you best believe me. So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? I didn't say all that, but yeah. Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking. You know what? Don't worry about it. Yes. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. How is he whittling away at a stick, making no point, while I am in emotional shambles? But hey, when you're ready, then you can make the most of your translator tool. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not like Ryback. They'd fall on it for sure. Say, if you want to do a short trip to just get your space legs under you, you could check out the ruins on the Outer Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. I don't trust Hal. I'm getting some Jin Burton vibes from that guy. That kind of situation. He's gonna drop me from the space team. I say he dies in the first 10 minutes. What happens if I don't? Bunch of naysayers. Everyone wants to naysay. And for why? How important is practicing on this small ship gonna be? That was pretty brutal. Recovering. Who? Oh, wait. I almost recovered that. I'll have you know. What kind of hillbilly contraption is this? We put a hamster tube on the side with probably 6 entrances. Wait, this is like the ultimate thing that folks use for bartending. Health and fuel full return suit. View ship log. The one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. That's not good news. The Thermite statue in the observatory opened its eye and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flashed. That's me. Remove hub marker. What the? Rumor mode. What is that? I hear there are Thermite ruins somewhere on the outer rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. I'm lost. Time to get found. Oh god. Lift off landing camera. I'm not going to keep holding it. Wait. Wait. This is an asteroid or is it an actual planet? It's the sun. We probably can't go there. Go to cockpit view? Oh. Oh, this makes a lot more sense. Hey guys, that could have been pretty bad. Where is vertical thrust? Equip signal scope, equip scout launcher. I think it's the planet I can go to. This Giant's Deep. I think Giant's Deep is death. Oh god. How am I supposed to land this thing? What do these arrows mean? I feel like I'm going way too fast. Equip scout launcher. Hold X or square? Oh, I see. Blood can't see autopilot. Is there actually a bug for that? Oh wait, give me in. Thank the Lord for auto AFK gaming. The planet just seems so small. We did it. We did it. How important is a spacesuit for outside of the spaceship? I'm gonna go ahead and test the waters real quick. There's a decent chance I landed in the wrong spot. It looks like death. That's sick. How do you de-jetpack? Didn't die. How spiky is this spiky like this? Oh my god, it is spiky. For science. I had to find out. What the? Listen, I'm trying to rotate the camera. There's no way this is where it starts. Put away, photo mode, launch scout. Surely something up here I can turn off. Nay. There's like a blue glowing button here though. Oh, son of a biscuit. What is that supposed to mean? I think I dropped down. Oh my god, he's a genius. High energy lab. Rami note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Do not tell me. The sun, the city, 30 meters. Don't tell me I got here for nothing. Don't you dare. Oh. Okay. Pull too much juice. 3 minutes of auction remaining? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How do you fix that? What the? Ghost power detected nearby. Interesting. We're not going in there. That looks like a thing you can go inside. No bad guys, please. If you find any sign of Collius, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip. One has been missing ever since. Oh, and has been missing ever since. What the f— Frozen Kelsey lost. Disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Happened in an instant. I turned away from Collius to examine a sample. When I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Same. We'll learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Collius disappeared. Search quickly, everyone, we have no time to squander. The north. Some of us from the Sun City are here to help search for Collius. Can you tell us more about your expedition? Get my gratitude. Collius and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Got a speedrun. Where does one get more fuel from? Hey, we're alive. They said to go north. Define north. I think this way. it the sun? I can't kill him with a scout, can I? Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. Hornfill has noticed our star charts are out of date, so I came out here to update them, but something seems, how to put this, off. I've seen what 10 supernovas... I've seen what? 10 supernova by now? 12? They're in the double digits now, and that's, you know, not normal. Not normal at all. Which is something you needed. I found something. Let's start. Please do tell. What? Nothing? I'd like to discuss at the moment. That's no trouble. If you do find something you wish to discuss, please come find me. I'll be here studying the stars for a while yet. Roast marshmallows. Is oxygen important or not? Because I'm just opening the mask willy-nilly. Extend stick. How do you not burn this? Huh? Just robbed his oxygen. Unlucky son. I think I can make it over to the other ship just fine. Other planet. This is South Pole since this is red. Are you sure about that? Hop in the whip. Already a professional. Just saying. Get me out. That seems sturdy enough. Pretty stable. Oh yeah. Looking really good. All points of contact. It quite literally does not get better than that. Breach detected. Oxygen tank. Filling up. Interesting. Ow. Oh, white. Nah, man. Can't change gravity on that wall. This one you can. Here's our first delivery. Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's siblings on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station, the start of this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you. Aw. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neuron stars. What did I do? Are you telling me that every 20 minutes the sun comes crashing in like that? Oh my god. So is this game 20 minutes long? Or are there checkpoints? Wait, I think I should already have launch codes, don't I? No spoilers, fair enough. It comes out of your old flight coach before you launch. I've got 0G training set up if you want a refresher. I'm already an expert landing though. Yes, you have launch codes. Okay. Fall damage check. It's there. You have to make sure. Some games are pretty generous with fall damage. I'm an expert, just get me out of here. This isn't Helldivers. Listen, it's not my fault that I didn't have a thumbnail made for this. It was Helldivers. Go watch the beginning of the VOD. I can't tell if I can land here or not. Oh god. It's fine. It won't let me go deeper. This planet is freaking sick. That's what that guy was talking about. Wait. Get me underneath. How do you swim underneath? Didn't work out. There it is. We found land. I'm pretty good at landing this thing, let's be honest. That's way easier to drive than the small one. Tornado icon. Ah, dead bodies. Let me in. Let me in. Please. Is this my fault or what's happening? Bro, what? This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send privets up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at Construction Yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have failed. Or not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Malo and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. But I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Malo a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. What intonation? I'm keeping this for now. What? Five minutes, 34 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. It keeps changing. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there is a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on the indefinite hiatus. Tell Pivot and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Malo and I will join you in Daz. Pivot left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I'm reading a lot. I'm not learning a whole lot. I'll tell you what. I really don't get the point of the probe cannon so far. This thing. You're already holding a module. Oh, joy. But I drop it. Man. Frames? They're dying. Was it the ground in hand? Nice. Jesus. That was a hefty crunch. What? What? Dude, what? Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Hazaba convinced me to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of giants deep here at Brittle Hollow's southern observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, and one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. This game is going to be too big brain for me. Kanoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. GG. Regularly check your ship log. Dude, the frames here are killing me. I could 100% grab that. Nope. So is red south or is red north? The sun's coming. Red is north. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, not the sun, but... Oh, that's trippy. I see a little bit. Those are meant to change your gravity. No! No! Oh, shnikey. I didn't know that I was no longer inside of the water. I'm there, but they don't even tell me anything. Quantum Caves, Lakebed Cave, Church Camp, Ash Turn, Black Hole something, Zero G Grove, Construction Yard, Orbital Probe Cannon, Ocean Current Discovery, Southern... Oh my gosh. That's a lot to unpack. That's for sure. Then a mine on the construction yard saw something sink beneath the underwater current, which they previously thought was impossible. Yep. The mine finished building the final module for the orbital probe cannon and sent it to full orbit around Giants Deep. Used the Nomai production pool and saw the interior of a space station in orbit around Giants Deep. The interior of a space station... Is the goal to go to the space station then? Interesting. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto booster. Freeze time. I could cheese the system. Freeze time while reading ship log. Freeze time while translating text. There are certain periods when time cannot be frozen. Whatever. We'll keep it as is for now. They mentioned a space station orbiting around Giants Deep. I think I see it. Oh, jeez Louise. That is tough to land on, I tell you what. I am a bit of a god though, jeez Louise. Hello? Get me in. Hey. This may be a puzzle in itself. That's not the sun, right? Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can. As far as it can, I'll make some adjustments. Psychopaths. The thought of considering our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. We got some mad scientist couple doing some diabolical nonsense on the taxpayer's dime. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my... I already read this. Boo! Can't be giving me duplicates. I kind of... What the heck? That's spooky. This thing has power. There's a sequence to this, I think. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Probe tracking modules receiving data from probe. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. You should raise. Yeah. 15 minutes, 17 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe. Trajectory gravity field activated. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Ship log updated again. I think I did everything I had to do in there. My ship is that way. That's room I was just in. Got it. And I think I wasn't in this room. Wait, this room doesn't go anywhere. There's exits. Ow. Well, surely there's a reason to exit. The broken remains of a Thermite space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. Launch module looks heavily damaged. There's a huge breach in the glass viewport. The launch module's viewport window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launch pad. What? And my computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. Thoughts on the game so far? It's interesting. I like the aesthetic of it a lot. Oh. Once you enter from the way I entered, I guess you can't... Get me out, get me out, get me out. We have a slight problem. Fixed it. Aha! I knew there's a reason to exit the ship. Okay, this does not ever really tell me anything. Brain too small. Mallow. Oh my god, give me the same text again, I'll freaking lose it. I tell you what. Imagine, Pivot, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask your orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? But not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Wallow. I would mind. Because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. I got some bad news about that. Some pretty bad news indeed. I thought I was already in this room and I was not. That should be the final room, no? Wait. I see the glass. I enjoy the movement a lot in this game so far. I got dizzy out there. What? We're so close. The probe tracking module is receiving data from a launch probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. And Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. Where could it be? No. Here comes the sun, I think. It's so hard to match velocity on this thing. Oh, here comes the sun for sure. Interesting. My goal is to brute force this game by looking at the ship thing and then just trying to find whatever it is it wants me to find. Probably spear in the game and go to the sun and turn off the on switch. View entries. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launchpad probe. And my computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. Oh, what the? This is what matters, right? Doing the question mark? Because if not, then I'm not. I'm a little confuzzled. There's more to. Okay, it is. Gotcha. More to explore here, more to explore here. This one doesn't say more to explore here. Every question mark moves you towards the end. Interesting. feel like space stuff, cause material might be up your alley. Perhaps. I'm going to call it there, folks. Tomorrow's leg day. I gotta wake up. Wake up. It's not super late yet. Alright. That's the plan. This game's pretty chill, though. This is definitely not what I expected. I thought this game was a totally different thing in the first place. This is pretty good. Tomorrow, I think we're playing Alien Isolation after a bit of Helldivers, though. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. As always, means a ton. Have a good night or day. Laters. Dun, dun.